with character establishing, I still don't know what it's supposed to be. Just various.
Oh,
Yeah. I believe I had some credibility. He's clearly an intelligent
not good. Oh, shit.
I think if you've never gone to film school, is not the case. Getting involved with an investor or investors for my next film. It's fascinating. He's clearly an intelligent person. He's not scared. You can tell he knows how to just organize everything. Yeah. And he has a vision of identification. He has a vision of what he wants to do. But at the same time, he's not a talented person. He's very which is the perfect story. If you want bad movie, it would have to be delusion. And he's completely delusional in terms of the flow of the movie. And he's also a life for this is his screening in Paris, France. Feels good there. This thing is like this state world idea. Corporation, politicians, read, I'm an alien. To teach people the right way. Maybe you're wrong. I'm the God, you know. And so clearly, he's full And you could definitely see that by watching. Whether you don't need to be a body language expert, or whether you need to be very future. But we mean is to go directed, edited, stop. Five professionally made feature films, all made it proper. Did everyone said, Neil, we want to show your film. We know what you're going to do. Not one theater in the world said, Neil, can you send us a screener for Sister Care? We'd like to see it the first show. Not one theater did that. And you mentioned the clip. It's trying to show the character images, whatever that means. It was just so realistic. This, you know, was something like that. This is so good. It just goes on forever. But the contrast, when we're seeing these clips in the movies, and he's talking about putting them together, the voiceover that he's recorded for seems to be like the onboard mic on his camera, and you can hear the audio from the movie or behind the scenes footage. Very typical, very representative of the shots in their film. They just rehearsed in here and go out and they say it. It's like he ended up together with the and then it's clear the voiceover with the volume. With the volume up right, and it's slightly out of sync. So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, he's very organized. Within the organization, there's a section on special effects. A whole section on the second verse where he talks about the special effects. The entire section, everything is shown up. Which are not special effects. It's very, very solid stuff. The kids were buried in the sand in the desert next to their nest. He doesn't really get out of that. There's parts where he this international newsroom is a set that I designed and built. Here we are with the character headed up to the petroglyphs and meeting the tiger. That's a real tiger. I mean, it is a real tiger. Technically, but he makes it sound like it was actually built. Yeah, I think he's trying to say that it's not a CGI. That he's not really explaining it. These are the books I used in the Faithful Findings. No more books. No more books. Again, this is something we would not recommend. I mean, maybe you should look at people green. I think that's the thing. It's 5 hours long, or 5.5 hours long, and you have to sit there and sitting on the couch playing the but there's these little glimpses into his psyche. Yeah. So you really start to understand where he's coming from and how he's using it. Yeah. Really like that they're there to laugh at this movie. And you think to either not understand that or just because the fact that he's in the theater seeing people watching his movie, he's just focusing on that. You're ignoring the context of it or something. I mean, if you are very serious about the thing, from all accounts you did, as we know some people who run film festivals and who have communicated directly with these very particular, like he says, his movies are not midnight movies. I tell the theaters what time to screen the film. I said I want my film shown at the normal early evening, 7:30 or 8 p.m. time slot, whatever your normal is. They do not allow my films to be shown at midnight or late night cult movies. He makes a point of mentioning that when we're talking about distribution. Yes. He doesn't have a play at midnight. He doesn't make cult movies. He makes professional emotional future film. Odd in that mindset, though, how do you put in the back row of the theater where the film is playing, and an audience will be laughing? Yeah. And how do you process that? It's like that Troll 2 documentary with the Italian film. Oh, yeah. When he made the movie, he started coming to some extreme. Right. Dude, damn! I'm gonna see the movie. He thought, like, oh, yes, taken off. Popular. We're going to come to some of this, and then laughing at it. Cremisi nessuno di quello che comunque è stato costruito finito no, che di cose che non erano fatte per ridere. Io che più per lavoro più very good movie. That is also a factor of the situation where clearly a dramatic film fails. And that turned into a cult movie, and quickly backtracked and into a black comedy, and then just cashed in their business from being fully aware probably that the movie was you're bringing I do kind of admire that in a way. The fact that he remains curious. He doesn't embrace the shot. Maybe he can try to play it up. I mean, it's so bad that everyone told me the show was trying to be something like couple awful neighbors, which was unwatchable. And trying to be funny bad. So it was lightning the ball. Yeah, Neil brings himself five.
Lightning.
Feature lightning to the ball. Yeah. And he has not let any of the, even though he got to even if he doesn't acknowledge it, you have to know that there's people, assholes like us out there, watching and laughing at the story. And it has not deterred his vision. He's in his brain, because now he wants to find finance. Someone to invest in this thing. He's not doing crowdfunding. He's not, he wants to do professional really. Yeah. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need for your film? Let's make this happen. What do you need? What do you need from but that's my other point. Is I feel bad talking about it. It's almost like when you're making a okay? Do you remember the Mills Marine? Yeah. It's you already know movie. There are other things. When you watch it, or what they like to call it, very believe that everyone would stop. We would stop and go into the old studio, passing on the street. There was this guy, and he would walk 14 miles. It was every day. From point A to point B, no one knew where. He would do a short list. He was kind of muscular and had some chest hair. He looked like the Wolverine. He would walk like this, like power, like almost like Wolverine with a strong arm. And I go, oh my gosh, it's a Wolverine sighting. You see?
The Wolverine.
It's pictures of him, and you go, oh my gosh, the Wolverine. And we spotted through it. It was a fun thing for a very long time. We got a Wolverine today, and nobody knew who it was. And somebody went, Jack and comes to Jack out the Wolverine. It's not the paint on that, so they have to cover the Wolverine. I took the sheen off the whole thing, and then she did like this. Public appearance, nobody had t-shirts, and now it's like all the speakers gone. Speakers gone, no extra coming. But yeah, and so like this, Green, it's like you pushing that boundary. You don't want him to become
self-aware.
It's like
that's the thing that I'm impressed with. That he has. God bless him. There's in a lot of ways, we understand him a little bit more because of this. But
no. I'd like to think he's just very different, and I'd like to think he's keeping aware that people are laughing at movies, but it's the Edward movie that.
Really? First film you ever saw? Well, my next movie bet.
where he's like, probably in his head, he's just like, well, they don't understand it. Or they're laughing at it because they don't understand it. I'm just going to keep going and make it funny. And I'm really hoping that if people turn it into this thing that it's not. Don't defile. Don't take the purity away from green. And I kind of feel like talking about this, we're helping to do that. But
Well, that's something to point out. And I was thinking about watching this. We see, behind the scenes footage of his movies. We see him talking with actors and stuff. And I was thinking, like, in all the years that he's been making movies and the years that he's still I've never seen, or maybe somebody has seen this, like in Lincoln. I've never seen any of the actors in this movie be like interviewed. If he worked with Neil Green, what was it like working with Neil Green? If he was the samurai cop, and so I was thinking, like, because he talks about things like professionalism, like
NDA?
because I've never seen anyone interview anyone involved with his movies ever.
yeah, he seems like a very protective
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, and that's going to keep it. That's what makes him so unique. Sometimes he's either just out or
Die.
He actually is some sort of savior, and then he'll just ascend into the sky.
well, real quick, we'll talk about Option B, which is the 14-year level.
Long time, yeah.
Because there's a segment of this that we're talking about. But there's a lot of parts where it's off the screen. And there's parts where it's a fixed screen.
Yeah.
And so we're overdone. I think one of these, it was such a little thing. It was him talking about his contract. Yeah. Or release form. And he's like, release form, one page.
And he holds up with a million fingers.
Protected against, etc. 2 pages. And then he wants to correct it because he went back and looked and my release form is actually 2 pages. 2 pages.
It happens a couple times.
It happens a couple times where he's fixing what he said later. Instead of going back and reshooting it, he goes and fixes it by overzepping it.
There's a certain B-roll. You had to voice it.
Yeah. But then there's like a meta part where he's talking and then it freeze frames on him and he adds in his voiceover.
An interesting visual relationship between the objects in your film set. An interesting visual geometry, proportion, and perspective between the objects in your film frame.
On the yeah, but if he wanted to add later, and so just goes to videos and then comes and putting in, letting in his voiceover. What's happening is you should never have a still image in your film, and it should never see anything. How important visuals are to your film? Yeah, you should never have the image freeze.
I try to incorporate always having motion in my shots.
And he's saying this as he's doing what he's saying to do. And it's amazingly funny.
Yeah.
And it's like, is this for real? Is this just a brilliantly crafted thing?
If it is, if that's the case, then he is an actual genius. He is the genius that he portrays himself to be.
He's trying to make it higher further.
You don't have him stop you. Because that feels like a right.
Keep making money.
Trying to get it right. Every one of his movies is really in the way. Just trying to get that perfect one.
Always having motion in my shots. Motion can be something as subtle as a hand movement or as someone flying up.
Oh, snap! The 7 7G network is finally online. It's been months since they discovered that the 5G network has coronavirus.
Yeah, it feels like forever since they found out that the 6G network was attracting murder hornets. I can finally start watching my favorite shows on TV again.
Who would have thought that the biggest victim of coronavirus would have been Quibi?
Goodness, I'm faster than grandma and uncle.
I guess I'll pour one out for Quibi. And on second thought, I don't want to waste a Miller's life. What are you doing? Are you watching Quibi?
No, I'm reading the news. Looks like the state of Wisconsin Supreme Court stripped down the governor's stay-at-home order. You know what? This means that the weather's open, baby.
It's too much.
Oh, we gotta figure out how to get out the front door.
Can we bring our friends?
We'll probably lose Betty White, but who cares?
Bastard.
And the second top list was 1917. A movie that didn't even come out this year. I can't wait for the episode. You're going You know, Jay, I've been watching a lot of streaming movies lately. Would you like to talk about two that we both seen?
Mike, I can honestly say I've never won blackface.
What? What? The fact is right. United was beautiful. CBC recommended wearing black face masks with other social distancing measures that didn't have to maintain it, i.e. grocery stores, pharmacies, especially in areas of significant community-based transmission. Practice good hygiene. Avoid social gatherings with groups of more than 10 people. Wash your hands, especially if you or other frequently used items or surfaces. Avoid touching your face, your partner's face, your grandma's face, or your grandma's vagina. So, that's the night.
The visuals done.
Love science fiction, love touching movies.
Yes.
What movies are talking about in the budget? I should point that out.
One is pretty amazing, doesn't it?
Now, you know which one you're talking about. Of course, of course.
Yeah, we got some nice what a film. What a film. On television.
It's just for cosmetics,
I
right?
think it's kind of been like a word of mouth movie where
Yeah.
people started saying, like, have you seen Best Night? Have you watched Best Night?
Yeah.
I think it's probably a little divisive because if you're just looking at it from a story perspective, not much happens. But it's the way the movie is made.
It's a little hard for an average viewer to fly. Let's start off the story.
Part of the thing that stands figuring it out, because last time it happened, it was a little bit bitten for a wire, but the wire was still of the skeleton.
But I have the That's good. And then we
But you're
got
showing
this
off
stamina.
attention to filmmaking, but they're not like bringing attention to themselves. They're just gonna move out.
The camera just sort of flowing behind him. And he's chatting with people, and there's things that just untake shots and things like that. There's like, of course, but there's like little details going on. The kid with the trombone, and something dropped it. Under the bleachers, there's an electrical problem, and they got confused with another person. Everybody knows each other. You don't have to be told nothing. And so it's a little off-putting at first because it's the movie's not acting like a movie. It's really a thing that's funny like a film.
And it's like that whole opening of the sequel and establishing all the characters without a bunch of like blanket exposition. You get to know the characters just based on the way they interact with each other, especially the main ones. This is where it's the way the story is told. Really building atmosphere and tension without saying anything. Turn up this switchboard going back and forth. Very subtly,
Neither god, nor mortal, nor beast is immune. Aphrodite's son can make his chosen victim fall in love with the next person they lay eyes upon. All with just one hit of his arrow. Sure, his arrow. Please. Anyway, not even Eros himself could resist his arrow?
Oh boy.
Should be an acting
Oh. Yeah. I need that time control bullshit. Damn it. Or the speed control. Perfect. Shit. Oh. One free. Oh, damn it. I can still get it.
Yeah.
Keep doing.
Yeah. And this one you think is the next player for the
Yeah. But then it's just like,
you know, there's like a new I think it starts with the which one basically it's like really
You can hit it. Oh shit.
literally, for years, made himself good effectively good for making the local social conflict, and then it was actually racist according to him, and it was never paid off, and yeah, and then it was good. So he wanted to know that, and you could everything he's done.
Wait, it's still, they're all still lit up. What?
Yeah, I think it's one of the
Not have a good grip.